Not having a father in your life is the result of neglect, okay? It's neglectful to have an absent father. And I'm not just talking about fathers who are not physically present. I'm talking about fathers who remain in the home but don't remain in relationship with their children, okay? So an active father literally has so much impact on their child, and growing up, my father was incarcerated the majority of my life. And so God has been telling me, like, yes, I was the victim of neglect with my father's lifestyle. Um, he was in street pharmaceuticals, but that's neither here nor there. But him being absent for the majority of my life created lots of pockets and lots of, honestly, places for the enemy to have his way. Okay, children need their fathers. Children need a well-rounded upbringing. And one of the things that I believe wholeheartedly as a married woman with children is that there must be checks and balances. Okay, we need checks and balances because I know that for myself as a woman, I'm not always right as a mom, and nor is my husband. But we have checks and balances in the home because we have accountability to each other for our children. Okay, and so one of the things that I feel led to discuss is there are certain threats that I simply do not perceive as a woman, because I understand that men are designed to be protective, and I know that with the absence of my father, there was lots of things that I had to come to learn and understand about life and about men and about relationships that could have come from my father. And so I tried to I think I kind of lived with my head in the clouds for a long time regarding like my father, and I loved him and I believe that he loved me, but I don't believe that he was able to put forth the necessary actions behind this love that he had for me. You just can't if you are incarcerated and unavailable, and absent. So there's that, but understanding that men, like, they literally, a father, I like my husband sets the tone in our house for discipline. Like, they know, like, mommy is the captain when daddy's not around, but when daddy is around, he's the captain. And like don't play with daddy. And don't play with mommy, because then they have daddy that they got to deal with. And I just did not get to witness what it's like for parents to be in community and be in partnership like my children do. And I think that that's so important. And I don't know, I just feel led to talk about that, but I'm just coming to this realization that my father not being in my life was neglect. Like,